Fundamentals of Chinese 2, Unit 10, Shopping, Shopping for Clothes. Pronounce it. Turn to pages 229 to 230 in your textbook. Have a pen and pencil or pencil ready to take notes. And remember, the purpose of this video is to introduce you to new pinyin structures that you have not been exposed to before. Okay, so the first one here is ma. Right? Now you've been exposed to this final AI because you've seen that in the word, for example, tai for too much, tai guila, right? Too expensive. So that's I. So instead of the T, you have an M. And remember, the AI final sounds like I, and the M initial sounds like our M. So you come up with my. And third tone, we have ma. Ma. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, here we have shou, huo, yuan. So shou you haven't seen. You've seen the OU here, which just sounds like O, as in O. And then SH, this initial SH, you curl your tongue. So you come up with sh and O, or shou. And this is fourth tone, so you say it quickly. Shou. Shou. Okay. You've seen huo, sounds like door, huo, right? And then here you have yuan, yuan. So it sounds like you have this Y initial, which is yu, with like a Y sound. And then you have this uen final. So you come up with yuan. And this is second tone, so it's rising. Yuan, shou, huo, yuan, shou, huo, yuan, shou, huo, yuan. All right, let's take a look at the next one. We have chen, shan. So you've seen shan before. Chen, you haven't seen. So, or maybe you haven't seen that either, and we'll cover it. But chen first is ch, so you curl your tongue, and then this n, like the n in taken. Chen. So you come up with chen. It's like saying 10, but instead of a T, you have this curled tongue ch before it. Chen. Shan, so this an final just sounds like the an in fan for food, 吃饭, right? Eat a meal, to eat, 吃饭. So it's the same an, but with the curled tongue sh before it. Shan, chen, shan, chen, shan. This is fourth tone, chen. This is first tone, shan, chen, shan. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, the an final also sounds like n, as in taken. So with the y before it, we come up with yen, and it's a rising tone, second tone, so it's yen, yen. And then we have s, which is s, and then s, like de, s, yen, s, yen, s, yen, s. Second tone, yen. Fourth tone, s, yen, s. Alright, that's the word for color, remember. Yen, s, yen, s. Alright, let's take a look at the next one. Huáng. So huáng sounds just like hua with a ng at the end. Huáng, huáng. And this is second tone, rising tone. So we have huáng, huáng, huáng. Great. All right, next we have hong, which is the color for red, second tone, hong. So it's H, and then O, and then NG. Hong, 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 O, ng, hong, hong. Second tone rising, hong, hong. Okay, next we have chuan, which means to wear or to put on. So you have the curl your tongue ch here with like a wan, like wonton, wan, chuan, chuan, first tone, chuan. 穿, 穿, 穿衣服, put on clothes or wear clothes. 穿. Okay, the next one. All right, 如果. So 果 you know, but 如 you have to curl your tongue and then say u. So when you curl your tongue and say the R sound, it kind of sounds like R-U. 如. But then you add an u on the end. 如. 如. It's almost like saying kangaroo, except you curl your tongue and say kangaroo. 如. There you go. And it's a second tone rising. 如. 如果. 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 And that's if, remember? 如果. And then you insert the condition, and then 的话. 如果你喜欢学中文的话, right? If you like to study Chinese. Okay. Next, we have 短. 短. Okay. 短 means short, remember. 短. 读 and on. 短. This UAN final. This UAN final sounds like uan. 短. In its third tone. 短. 长短. This is the word for length, remember. 长 means long. 短 means short. 长短. Next one. All right, next we have mao. So the AO final sounds like the same as hao, ao, but we put an M in front. Mao, mao, and it's second tone. Mao, mao. So mao, you remember, is the word for dime, but it's the same character that's used for the last name Mao. So Chairman Mao, the former leader of China, this is his last name right here, Mao. Fun. So just like hun for very, the en, hun, except with an with an f before, with an h before, you have an f. Fun, 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 hun, fun, fun. First tone, fun. And finally, we have jiao. So the AO final is like hao, ao, but you have the curl your tongue ZH before it. So we come up with jiao. Curl your tongue and say ao, jiao, jiao. And remember, jiao means to give change. Jiao. And that concludes this Pronounce It video.